YouTube. What is occurring? Hope you're all doing well. Okay, just gonna do my usual checks. Make sure we are live. As per usual, I don't mind talking to myself, but I'd rather be talking to you guys. So, let's have a look, shall we? Are we live? My name is Clive. Are we live? My name is Clive. Good singing, isn't it? If we are live, who knows? Oh. Is Clive? Are we live? What an idiot. Okay, so I don't know what to do with my microphone. I could try it there. Clip it. Seemed to work last time. I'm still working on still perfecting my setup, you know. So I'll give it a quick second before I do a quick audio check. Last time. I'm still working on still perfecting my setup. That sounds alright, actually. Okay, so first things first. Why are we over this part of the games room? It's bonfire night, or it's the night before bonfire night. So remember the 4th of November. We've already had a couple of fireworks going off. So Rossi dog is just off camera. He's not a fan of the fireworks, so if he wants to jump on up, that's why we're over here. It's because we're on my lower seat, not my gaming chair, you know. So it's easier for him to jump up. So on to tonight. I've got some pickups to show you. This is going to be a pickups video. This is stuff I've picked up over the last 2 weeks, I want to say. So we've got a good mixture, actually. I've got probably half movies, one t-shirt, half movies, half games, I want to say. Went game hunting today in Cardiff. Shout out Cardiff, massive. Yeah, so, and I'll start off a warm-up with what I've been playing, okay? So, still unemployed, unfortunately. Try my best to find a job, though. It's just one of those things. These things take time, don't they? So shout out. Oh my god, I finished it again. I think it's my second full playthrough. Assassin's Creed Origins, okay? It's aging a little bit. I say it's aging. It's an older game, but it's amazing. It really is a great game. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I gotta be honest. I've recently bought and played through and traded in Star Wars Outlaws, and it's obviously made by Ubisoft. That's why I'm talking about Star Wars Outlaws. This is a far superior game. But while I'm playing through it, about 20 times. It's a big game. It's about 30 plus hour game, you know, to finish it. I didn't do every side quest and everything like that. But it did make me think, oh, wouldn't this be cool if it was in the Star Wars universe? I've always wanted an open world, kind of like an Assassin's Creed in the Star Wars universe, but love it or hate it, Star Wars Outlaws is the closest thing we've got so far to an open world Star Wars game, Assassin's Creed style game, you know. But this is a much better game. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. So shout out that. And this game, gosh, I want to say it's less than £10. So if you've never played it, I definitely recommend it. It's a good game to play when you've got time, because I'm unemployed now. I like to be busy. I'd rather not have this much time, if I'm being honest. But it is nice to have a game where you can just go, right, I've applied for all my jobs for the day. I've done all the housework for the day. I've taken Rossi dog for a walk for the day. Now I've got 3 hours rather than like a an hour, sneaking in an hour before bed. It's minimum of 3 hours. So yeah, I definitely do recommend that. Donald Mackerel Gaming. What's occurring? Donald Mackerel Gaming. Welcome to Monday Night Live with your boy Tony. I haven't shown any pickups yet. I'm just showing what I've been playing and what I've been watching. I finally got round to watching Azumi 2. So this obviously the original and the sequel. Brilliant. Absolute brilliant movies. It's sometimes you think it's a bit like when I tell you what, when I first started, if you've never seen it, minor spoiler alert. It starts off, they've all got bright costumes on. I kind of got the vibe that I was watching like a Power Rangers or something like that. And they're all like these ninja assassins, basically. And they're all having a laugh and a joke. Everything's nice and in a nice existence. They're like orphans, but this like Grandmaster Ninja has trained them up. But they all got best friends. It's got love interests and stuff like that. And I believe there was 10 of them. And he says, so this is the spoiler. It just sets up and it kind of leads nicely into this one. So there's 10 of them and he says, right, team up. This is your final test now before you go out on a proper mission. Team up and with your favourite person. So Azumi teams up with the love interest, you know. And she's considered the fastest. But he's considered the strongest out of the 10. I think, oh, okay, this is nice. They're going to have a little challenge. They're the strongest. They got the speed and the strength in one. And then the master goes, the trainer says, right, fight to the death. So he's going, now there's 10 of you. There will be 5 of you. It's complete, and it's all about the mindset. I thought he was going to say, ha, and he's joking kind of thing, because he was laughing and joking. But it's that brutal. But this has got one of the best, funniest death scenes I've ever seen in any movie. I think this one beats it. I've shared it on my shorts. Laughing my head off. If you see them out there, guys, definitely recommend them. I didn't pay a lot. They're quite hard to find, though. I think pretty sure they were CEX pickups, okay? Oh, Pazman 90. What's occurring, Pazman 90? Welcome to Monday Night with Tony. Yes, this is a pickup, so I was a little warm-up, just what I've been watching and what I've been playing, okay? Tony, how are you, buddy? Plenty of tricky or treating with Rossi? We got to go out in the mornings, can't go out in the evenings because of the fireworks. I'd hate for him to get spooked, and I don't think he's never run away from me, ever. But if a firework was to go off, and say he slipped out of his harness. Well, actually, one day he's got a new harness. We went running, and off that we found like a track. So we went around this track, and then on the way home, we just crossed the road. He wasn't hardly pulling on his lead because he was so tired. And next he's trotting along like that, and then he just like stepped out of the harness. He was like, "Huh? How did you do that?" So, but yeah, worst case scenario. If a big firework went off, because where I live, quite far away from like the rugby club and the football club and stuff, but it just seems to be the random gardens are having their own little firework displays. So what might, like say for example, we're walking down a street and this garden suddenly starts letting off fireworks, that'll scare the shit out of him. So I don't want him to run off and be petrified. And get lost. Kind of, he probably knows his way around, but it's just easier to just stay in and do our walking early in the mornings, Right, so I'll do my movie. I've got some online orders. I probably, if you might have seen, I've done some posts about them. I've got some games. I've actually got a free game from Amazon sealed. I'll tell you about that when we get there. We've got I'd say a mid-tier Holy Grail, a game I've been after for absolute ages, okay? And that's the reason I went out this morning. Today wasn't planned, going to Cardiff, so I'll show that a bit later on as well, okay? So, some of you might have seen this. I did a post about this. Check out that. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's alright. I don't know if you can hear the fireworks. That's an absolute stunner of a steelbook. But it is missing this like meant to be one of those slip-on covers. I was kind of looking for one today, but they didn't have any in CX. They didn't have it in stock. So it's a man with the iron fists. And I watched that. Was it last night I watched it or the night before I finished watching it? Brilliant. But this has got it's the director's unrated cut as well. I'm not sure how much more is in there, but there's quite a lot extra from what I can, from memory in there. Okay, so yeah, Man with the Iron Fists. What a good film. That's aged really well as well. Ricky Jones. What's occurring? Ricky Jones. I messaged that guy. Don't know about the job with you. I phoned him with the phone number. Left a voicemail and haven't heard anything. So maybe he didn't like the sound of my voice, or he's got loads of people applying. I don't know, but as soon as you're there, I just thought I'd let you know. Right, these are, I think these must be Amazon because they're still sealed. Ninja, or it's Ninja Shadow of a Tear. Basically, I must have watched. I'm on a bit of a like ninja samurai kick, okay. I think I watched the top 10 ninja movies, and this was one I thought, oh right, okay, that's what they showed, look, fucking epic, if I'm being honest. So I bought the DVD. It wasn't expensive. By the time, because I got Prime, by the time I ordered it, I ordered on CEX. What's CEX postage now? £3.95, something like that. So you're more than halfway away from buying it, you know. So I think I paid like a £5 or something like that. So through Amazon. Can't say much more because it's still sealed. Ricky Jones, we had like 9 start the last week or so. Get in. I also heard Jack lost his job today. You shitting me? Dude. I'll have to check if he's messaged me then. Oh, what the fuck? I'm gutted for him. Absolutely gutted for him. God knows what he's done then. Because, what's his name? The guy who had my job used to work with us. Aka. We were funny because we were talking. Sorry, everyone else is watching. We were talking about good people we worked with, and he was saying like, because I left, and it was still a bit of a shit show there. There's a lot of agency, and there was loads of agency one by then. They all got rid of them, and then Aka's name was mentioned. I said, I can't believe they didn't give him a job. And then we moved on to talking about other people, and apparently he had my job. So I don't know what happened with Jack then. I'll message him later. Other one from Amazon, The Warrior's Way. I think this is like, it is a martial arts kind of movie. It came up. Again, these are movies I'm not that familiar with, believe it or not. So I can't say anymore because I haven't watched it yet. And I'm not sure about this. Brotherhood of the Wolf. So this is the director's cut. It is a French movie. I picked it up years ago. And when I say picked up, I mean looked at it in HMV years ago. I like the cover, the old cover. I've watched about, I'd say just over half of it. Maybe it's the French. Sorry if there's anyone French going to watch it. I used to live in France. I don't like it, okay? And it's subtitles. I don't know, there's something. It's an alright movie, but it wasn't really well. I thought there'd be a bit more action in it. There's a little bit of martial arts. It's not a martial arts movie, though. That's why I was more expecting, you know. But I didn't pay a lot for it. I think, yeah, that was an Amazon order as well. Okay, I think this is 2-disc. Yeah, it's a 2-disc special edition or something like that. It's alright from what I've seen so far, you know. Right, that's all the movies I've bought online. Let's do the games. I played one of them. I streamed one of the games. I'll do that first then. Outlast Trinity. This was... might have been a CX. Was it CX? I can't remember, actually. It's either CX or on eBay. Because what it was, we were going to go... I was umming and ahhing about going to Swansea. Because Swansea are showing this in stock, in CX. And I wanted to play it. We'd just gone through Halloween. I was really in the mood to play the original. Cloud 84 evening, good people. What's going? Welcome to Monday night with your boy Tony. But this has got the Outlast Whistleblower, which I think is the DLC, and Outlast 2. I did finish the first one. I did stream it. The first night, I had an absolute whale of a time. Thanks for everyone that stopped on by and enjoyed it with me. I really did enjoy it, okay? The second night, the energy was there at the start. But I don't know, it was like a little bit on the... I felt like they were dragging it out a little bit. It was like, right, I get to the next floor of this old asylum. And then it's the same thing again. Either you got to go find the key for the elevator, or you got to find 3 fuses whilst the guy's chasing you. And it was... I don't know, it was like maybe it could have done with 1 floor less. So I was almost just going, fuck this game kind of thing. But then the ending caught me by surprise how good it was, okay? So it was like up here at the beginning, so we dipped to quite annoying, but then it went back up, right up there, you know? So I think this is around about the £20 mark. Again, I'm going on CEX prices. Love it or hate it, that's what I use for my pricing guides, okay? So I played the first one. I'm more in the mood now to play. I really want to buy it. Nearly picked it up today, actually. Is Resident Evil 4, the remake. I'm kind of new to this genre. I played the demo again. The chainsaw demo, is it? It's fucking brilliant. But it was £30 in CX. And it's about £21, £22 on Amazon. So I can have that brand new, delivered tomorrow if I wanted. So I'm gonna play that before I get back into this. I know we've gone through Halloween, but I'm one of those people. I'll play a Halloween game, a horror game, or survival horror game when I'm in the mood to play it. It doesn't have to be Halloween, you know. This is another brand new Still Seal Amazon pickup. It's Kamiwaza Way of the Thief. Now, if you didn't know about this game, have you heard of the series Way of the Samurai? It's from those makers, okay? And so it's Way of the Thief, but this game is like a PS2 game that came out, and we didn't have it this part of the world, so they've basically, like a load of games now, they're releasing games that we didn't have this part of the world, you know? What was I going to say? So it's more of a stealth. From what I can tell by reading through the comments of the reviews, it did average reviews, but it's like as close to the Tenchu games without it being a Tenchu game, okay? So that only came the other day, so that was about £15, brand new, sealed in the box, Bambino. So yeah, looking forward to getting stuck into that one. Pazman 90, Resident Evil 4, get that on the PS5 now. You've played it as well, then. I'm probably one of the only people who haven't played it, you know, because I know it's sold really well. But if you watch any Resident Evil, these like rankings, I love a good top 10 or rankings video. Resident Evil 4 is either the first. It's always between Resident Evil 4 remake, Resident Evil 4, and Resident Evil 2 remake. They're always the top 3, but most people say Resident Evil 4 is like survival horror perfection. It's a bit longer. I think apparently Resident Evil 3, because that was the plan, to play Resident Evil 3 remake. But it's quite hard. It's because people say, again, I've never played it, so people say it's the worst one, but it's not a bad game. But that's how good the franchise is. It's probably me, like if I was going to rank my Street Fighter games, they're all good games. So wherever one I say is the worst, you've got to start a ranking somewhere, haven't you? So I know what they mean. I know where they're coming from with that, okay? So Yes, so if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. And it's around with the £20 mark as well, brand new on the PS5. So yeah, I definitely gonna check that out. Donald Mackerel game, and I've just bought Kamuaza. Apparently it's terrible, but I still wanted it. Oh yeah, it looks funny. And apparently with some of the things I like is you got like, do you know, like your bag. I think he's put it on his head, or is it on on his back? So basically, the more you steal, the bigger the bag gets. So that's quite funny, and the slower you get, so it gets harder as you progress in these missions. I'm kind of in the mood for play. I might stream it. Who knows? Okay, on to my free game. Owl Boy. Okay, paid nothing for this, zero. Okay, sealed, brand new in the box. I don't know if it's got It's either the fucking disc is trashed, okay, or basically, or it's something in the box. I don't know. So we'll do a live unboxing. I paid nothing for it. So basically, when I had my new job, I planned on staying there. You don't plan to get fired, do you? So I was treating myself, and I was like buying games. Oh look, that's what it is. So this was. Yeah, look, it's all the case. Again, I paid. So basically, I bought it, okay? And when I had my new job, I had a couple of pay, and I was working an extra 10 hours a week. Better money than my last job, an extra 10 hours a week compared to my last job, and it was weekly pay. So buying something, oh, I like the look of that, I'll buy that. I think it's just like 20 quid or something like that, okay? So it's an indie game. It does actually look pretty cool. All right. So I ordered it, and do you know, like Amazon, I don't know if people realise sometimes a seller is selling through Amazon. So it's not an Amazon van that delivered it. This was not Yodel. Who was it? I can't remember. I've heard they're terrible, okay? Clearly, they are terrible, okay? So I ordered this about 2 months ago. And it was meant to be delivered, say, Wednesday, for example. So I came home from work, completely forgot about it. The Thursday comes, and I was in work going, oh, that game didn't come. Owl Boy didn't get delivered. So I chased them up. I sent them a message saying, oh, I haven't had it. And they were like, the seller said, nothing terrible, just didn't want to know. Nothing to do with every. Yes, every. You got it, you've got it. Yeah, we've just been picked up. It's nothing to do with us. You need to go through Amazon. So I went through Amazon, and they were saying, if you want a refund, you've got to send it back to us. You've got to print the label off and stuff. It didn't give me an option to say, I haven't had it delivered. But it still said awaiting delivery or something like that. So it said, did we resolve your issue? You're speaking to a fucking robot, don't you? So then I pressed no. Then I tried the live chat. That was no good. No, that was down. I tried that. That wasn't working. Can I have someone phone me? So I put my fucking Karen, who's that, E-Honda hat on. And basically, it was a guy, he wasn't local, let's just say that. And I was kicking off, and I said, well, how am I supposed to send it back? I haven't had it. I want a refund. I'm getting no support here. Blah, blah, blah. 43-year-old man. I know, first world problems. I know, okay? And basically, he said, right, I'm going to put you on hold. It won't be for any longer than 2 minutes. I said, quickly then. And he came back, and he said, we'll give you a full refund. It will take so many working days, whatever. I said, thank you. And he said, if it gets delivered, you can keep it. So you don't have to send it back. You have it for free. So I thought, okay. So Thursday, Fridays. I didn't, for the next couple of days, I was hoping it would have come. Nothing. So 6 to 8 weeks later, that came in the post in the week, I had a thing off. It was definitely every saying, oh, we will be delivering your parcel. And I thought I think it was that, and I thought, oh, fuck, it's going to be the same thing again. But that arrived, I opened it, and I was expecting to open that, but it was Owlboy. So it might be a good game, you know. I know it's an indie. I really got a almost going on an indie kick at the moment, where I just like to support and buy them new. It's about the same price as if you can find it in CX. I've never seen it in any CX, but it looks like a different kind of change of pace from the kind of games I normally play, you know. So that was free. And I ordered this. So I saying I was playing Assassin's Creed Origins, and I bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I don't think that's the standard cover. Oh, it's the gold edition. That's not the picture I had when I played it originally last time round. But it's one of those games. This is one of the last games I ever played. Apparently I put 80 hours into it. You know when you install it on the PS5, it says how many hours. Last time round I put 80 hours into it. But this was when I knew I had a drinking problem, and I knew I had to... I only drank. It was a vicious circle, basically. I used to drink whilst gaming. So if I didn't game, I wouldn't have that urge to drink. So I decided, crazy as it sounds, I sold everything. As far as I knew, what I had, so Xbox One, PS4, PS3, everything just went, do you know what I mean? And this was my last but one game I played for drinking. My last game, I'll always remember, was Halo 3, of all games of the Master Chief Collection. I remember thinking I was absolutely wasted. I remember thinking, this is the last time. I'm fed up. My life, I didn't like where my life was going, you know. But this is the game, last but one game I played, okay? It's just quite weird playing it. And I go, do I remember this? Don't I? So, of course, I was so drunk playing it last time for 80 odd hours. But I do vaguely remember I had a sword that was like a lightsaber. Like a fire sword kind of thing. And my horse was like a skeleton horse. So God knows how I got it. I must have beaten some super boss or something. I was quite a good gamer, wasted, you know. But yeah, so I'm about 4 or 5 hours into this this time round, and really enjoying it. Okay. Right, we're nearly on to what I picked up today. Now, Don Macro Gaming. To be fair, Resident Evil 7 is driving me to drink. I'm pretty sure I've played either a demo or it was on Game Pass, and I played it once Resident Evil 8 had come out. I think it was on Game Pass, and because it was my first proper go of a Resident Evil, well before I discovered how good Resident Evil 2 was, it wasn't for me, but I know I'm going, based on your recommendation, I'm going to go back and play it when I'm ready to play it, okay? Right, I got a new t-shirt, right? If you thought I was sexy now, all the men watching, if you got wives or girlfriends watching, you might ask them to leave the room. I don't want to be responsible for any tension in any relationships. So if any girls, all the women watch my channel, half my subscribers definitely women, of course they are, you know. Brace yourselves, okay? I'm not going to put it on now because it hasn't been ironed, right? But what's the coolest thing you can have on a t-shirt? What attracts the most women to you? Godzilla, isn't it? Check this fucking t-shirt out, guys. Godzilla -1. Godzilla on the back. My favourite colour, black as well. I saw this on Instagram. What make is it? Used to work in the one opposite in Oxford Street. I think they're all out of stock. Basically, there was about, is it, whatever, unique? Look, that make there, enough, that bit there. The camera's picking it up. Yeah, so I saw it was advertised there. Of course, it's the 70th anniversary of Godzilla, isn't it? Really good quality as well, guys. So they had like white ones and black ones. I wanted to buy definitely that one, and I wanted to buy the Then another one, all different designs. There's one which was the 1954 Godzilla. I need that one. Sold out straight away. So I was stressing trying to fucking buy it. But I had to set up... Oh, fire. Come by me then. There's fire. I had to create an account and all that. But I thought, I'm trying to buy it. And it would have been out of stock by the time I created an account. You couldn't, like, buy it as a guest. Right, come up at me. 1, 2, 3. Oh, gosh. I got a dog. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I knew fireworks would go off tonight. Yeah, very happy with that. There might be, it's just because my arm muscles are so big, I got to have in the bigger size, you know. Smoke, what's occurring? Hello, lads and lasses. Love that t-shirt. Godzilla -1 is an awesome movie. We watched it last night or the night before. Somebody likes Godzilla, didn't he, boy? Oh, he's not in the mood today, look. He's not like... No, some dogs are the fireworks. They shake, don't they? People videoing their dogs to show, and it's like... I got mixed feet. I don't mind the fireworks, right? Because I grew up with the fireworks. Like, I'm not like a grumpy old man kind of thing, you know. But when you got a dog, it does. Because my dog back in the day wasn't scared of them. My mum's dog isn't scared of them. But yeah, Rossi's not. Well, look at him. He's scared by you, you know. So, dog dad problems, isn't it? Ricky Jones. Apparently, there's a new sex position called the Every. You just stay in all day and nobody comes. I think that's progender, isn't it? Because some of the boys in my last job were telling me how bad it is in there. And, like, put it this way, whenever I look on eBay, if it's Royal Mail, I buy it. If it's, because you can change your address or have it delivered to the post office. But if it's Every, I'm out. Whatever it is, it could be my holiest grail. If it's Every, I just don't bother, you know. Well, 6 or 8 weeks late that was, do you know what I mean? You seen the remote control Godzilla that's out now? I've seen one that was in... I don't know if it's the one you're referring to. I've seen a remote control Godzilla, and you fill it up with water, and it like breathes, just like steam comes out. How clever is that? I don't know if that's the one maybe you're referring to. But that one, I don't think we've had it over here. Maybe you've seen it. And this is another one come out. Right then, guys. What did I buy today? I traded in. I had 6 things I traded in today, okay? And it came up to 90... I think it was £93 store credit, you know? So I'll tell you what I traded in. So I didn't actually end up spending that much money, okay? So I was looking at my game collection, or one movie went as well. So Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 5. Had that for my birthday off my brother. Basically, my nephew, it wasn't for him. He kept fucking breaking the TV, having little rage quits and stuff. The game was too hard for him. So they got rid of the PS5. So I was going to have the PS5 for my birthday, but I was like, I've already got it. I've had a PS5 for years. They didn't realise. So I traded that in. They gave me £30. I tried to play it. It's alright. I don't know. He's not cool though, in my opinion. But he's alright, Spider-Man. Yeah, that was £30. I traded in Final Fantasy VII Remake. That was £8. So this is all store credit they give me, okay? Star Wars Outlaws is gone. I will go back to it. But while it's got some value, they give me £34 for it. So while it's got that little bit of value, sell it this time next year, or maybe January, February, March. I'll have the itch to play it again. I'll probably pay £25, something like that for it. I'll get it again. Darksiders Genesis, they gave me £3 for that. I think I paid £3. It was in a crazy sale in Amazon, and it was it didn't know what it was like. Imagine if you've never played it, it's like Diablo, like a Diablo clone, which is good. But then he was trying to do platforming and switch between characters. It didn't know what it was. It was like lost identity. It didn't know what kind of game it wanted to be. So they gave me £3 for that. That was for the PS4. Sonic Origins Plus. I bought that less than a month ago. I paid £12 for it. That's now gone up to £18. So trading for that was £12. I got my money back. The reason I got rid of it is because I originally bought it thinking, I read the back basically, and it said all the Game Gear games. So I thought, oh, great, like Sonic Spinball and all that stuff. Brilliant. But then in the really small print, it said DLC. So, of course, when you buy anything from CX, 99.642% of the time, the DLC code's been used. So I didn't know that. So that's gone. I basically had my money back on that. And the movie I traded in was Monkey Man. It was nothing new. It'd been done before, you know. It was a decent movie, but it's definitely a one and done. If it comes on at Netflix or Prime or something like that, definitely check it out. But I paid a tenner. They gave me £6 for that, okay? So that was a total of, I think, £93 store credit, okay? So it was kind of last minute today. So, yeah, I got up with the dogs this morning. Just a normal day, but she needed to do something. I needed to go somewhere. And I did the old check on CX. And CX Cardiff was showing this game. I've wanted this for fucking years, okay? Could never find it. Shinobi-Do for the PlayStation 2. Shinobi-Do Way of the Ninja. Yes, I'm so happy they had it. Disc needed to go in the... Yeah, disc's fine. It did need to go in the machine. The man did check, to be fair to him. So basically, on that receipt, it's just this one game, because I've always got this fear. I could go in there. I wanted to look around at what else they had in stock. Because I saw it, I went in there, pointed it to him in the window, did all that shit, traded all the games in for it. So I had like, I think it was £55 voucher left after buying that, because I think that was £38, I want to say. So it is, as you probably saw, it's got the manual in there as well. Yeah, so, yes, brilliant. I've been after, guys, 5 years since I got back into collecting. That's the game I've had my eye on for all this time, okay? Smaug, probably my favourite. Resident Evil 7's your favourite. Interesting. Yeah, very fucking creepy though, isn't it? Definitely play it in VR. I nearly vomited. Right. Love the Monkey Man. Great action, directional debut from Dave Petal, I thought. He's the guy who was starring in it as well. I was aware of that. He'll always be Slumdog Millionaire, in my opinion. Yes, Donald, I'll have to get me a VR headset. I haven't done before, but I think you sold me on it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting one. They're so expensive though, aren't they, you know? Yeah, so that's the start of the show today, okay? And I got 4... What did I get? Oh yeah, I had one thing in HMV. And I had 3 games and 4 movies in CEX. So I made the decision, right? And then very quickly thought, that's too ambitious. If you didn't know, I'm going for a full Sega Master System set, okay? That's going to take me years, right? Oh, the other thing I had showing in stock. So I'm always focusing, wherever CX I go to, whatever shop I go in now, game shop, I'm on it, like, I'm focusing, hyper-focusing on the Master System. So they had one Master System game in there, Back to the Future 2, but I couldn't see it anywhere where they normally got their Master System. There wasn't any there. They had the Mega Drive. They had a bit of Atari Jaguar. Not interested in that console, but it's nice to see it out there in the wild, you know. So I asked them, and they said, "Oh, someone's probably stolen it." They just weren't interested in looking. So I was like, "Right, okay, it's not the end of the world." I'd have been annoyed if they didn't have that Back to the Future 2 and Snowball, but they had that. So that was the main thing I wanted to go for, right? But then the other night, I thought, I'm going to go for a full Jackie Chan movie collection. I thought I couldn't find a definite answer how many Jackie Chan movies there are. It's so conflicting, right? And then I think the first ones that came up, I can't remember how many it was, but it must have been like the English speaking ones. But then I went and it was like extra features, a thing popped up. I thought I'll do in the dishes or something. It's like a 10-minute, like, like the extra features in a DVD or Blu-ray. So it was one of those things on one of his earlier movies. So this movie was like 1980 or 1984, that kind of time. And it said, this is the star of the movie, Jackie Chan. He starred in over 200 movies. And that was in the 80s. So I was like, nah, no, I'm not going for a full Jackie Chan collection. But I get like this. I want, like, I'll go on a kick. So I'm on a Master System kick. So I'm going for a full collection. But then, just by luck, they had 4 Jackie Chan movies in CEX. So I picked up Battle Creek Brawl. Prices of these guys, they were like from £6 to £10 each. Because I had that £55 voucher, I didn't mind, you know. But I do love the artwork on these. They're cool as F, you know. Heart of Dragon. One of them's a really nice collector's edition, I'll show you now. Dragon Lord. Again, no idea. They might be bad. They might be so bad it's good, you know. And Spiritual Kung Fu. This is the one. It's got a nice sleeve as well. And it comes with a poster as well. And some art cards and stuff like that, you know. So it's got the writing and all that shit on there, you know. It's nice to have something in this good condition in CEX, you know. And it was on the shop floor. It wasn't, you know, sometimes they got the nicer stuff behind the till. So I don't think this would have been there that long, you know. So it's a good movie. Again, I'm running out of wall space for my my artwork, you know. But yeah, I'll get there one day. I got a backlog of artwork, and it's a reversible cover as well, you know. So yeah, I'm probably gonna watch a Jackie Chan movie every night for the rest of the week, you know. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Then I bought 2 PS5 games and an Xbox game. Do the Xbox game first. Cost me a grand total of 50p. Ghost Recon, Island Thunder. They're all good games. I don't care what anyone says. Every single Ghost Recon game is a good game, okay? I think the graphics are charming. For 50p, that's in a lovely condition. The manual is minty like your mum, okay? Yes, 50p. Happy days. I know I'm going to have a good... That'll keep me entertained. I'll either play it all the way through, or it'll keep me entertained for an afternoon. I might get stuck or something like that. But I would have had my money's worth, so happy days, okay? This is probably the most expensive game I picked up. No, Snowball wasn't it? Final Fantasy 16. Now, early on, I think it was January, I got back into the remaster of Final Fantasy 10. I've never actually finished any Final Fantasy game, but I thought 2024 is the year I complete a Final Fantasy game. But I've fallen off it. I think I might have deleted my save file as well on the PS4. There's a good chance I have. So I played it a shitload in January and February. I'm leveled up my team so high. We're like gods walking through. I just fallen off it, you know. But I do remember having quite a good time with the demo of it, okay? And this is like, I think like average reviews, like 9 out of 10. It's installed, okay? So I'm not like, oh, where's the disc gone? It's installed. It's good to go, okay? So anyone played it? Is it any good? VR headsets. You can grab a VR set fully working with games for around 50 quid on Marketplace. My niece has got, is it the Meta Quest? She had the newer one. Kept her entertained for like a week and she doesn't play it. I tried it very briefly and it was just a basketball game. I thought it was amazing. It was literally raining outside. I put this headset on, it's beautiful red sky, and I was just looking around thinking, I felt like I was there. I thought it was fantastic, you know. So I'll get one day. Pixelpaul just bought Final Fantasy 16 and said it had too much guff. I don't know. I'm looking forward to getting into it. You know, I think it's like a more medieval vibe. I think I'm in the mood. Do you know the thing that made me want to get this? One of the early reviews was they said it's got the Devil May Cry combat system, or it feels like that. I was like, ooh, I wasn't aware of that. So, because the demo there wasn't much fighting, or I didn't play much fighting. He was setting up the story and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to getting into that. I don't know how I'm going to manage it alongside Assassin's Creed, because it's two big open world games. I think this is a bit more linear than some of the earlier Final Fantasy games. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting stuck into that, and hopefully, maybe I'll keep my promise of completing a Final Fantasy game in 2024. You know, and the other game is Kena, Bridge of Spirits. This was 12 quid. I've had my eye on it from when it first came out. I think it looks really charming, you know, really sharp, lovely looking graphics. I think it was, I've seen a couple of the YouTube channels I subscribe to talking positively about it. So for 12 quid, and they had that £55 voucher, I thought, yeah, fuck it, why ever not, okay? So that's all the games I picked up today. Then basically, because it was just me on my own, he thought, oh bless him, he really doesn't like the fireworks. You're big, aren't you? I just went to HMV, and I tell you what, every single one of those Jackie Chan movies I saw in HMV, and some of them were like £5 more than I just spent. They're all in decent condition. There's definitely, I don't know, it's like it's in fashion. Is it in fashion, I want to say. So it's definitely a market out there for these old school martial arts kung fu movies. I love it. I always have loved them, you know. But I'm on a big kick of it now. And, well, surprise, surprise, Blade of the Immortal. That's the only thing I bought in there. It's on sale. It was normally $14.99. It's now £8.99 sterling. Okay. Again, this came up on one of those top 10 martial arts movies that I was watching. So yeah, don't know much about it, but again, basically I've got 4 Jackie Chan movies and this, so I got 5 movies to watch for the rest of the week. Yeah, so that's all I bought, guys. What have you guys been playing? I'll hang out for, how long have we been gone for? Not long. 48 minutes. Yeah, that's not bad actually. It always goes quick. You right, boy? Kiss. Oh, he wouldn't give me a kiss. You watch Godzilla today? Should we watch Godzilla? Come up and say hello. Come up at me. Oh, he wouldn't even come up. Oh, bless him. I'll bring the camera to him. There he is. He's alive. Kiss. You okay? What's the matter? Oh, bless him. He doesn't like the fireworks, do you, boy? Like the fireworks. There he is. Oh, bless him. He's like, stop it. Oh, you're up now, are you? You're up now, are you? Yeah, what have you guys been playing? Anyone want to chat for a couple of minutes? I was playing, God, it feels like ages since I played it. Whilst Final Fantasy 16 was installing, I was like, fuck, it's probably the longest I've gone since I bought it. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. So I'm leveling up, if anyone didn't know. I'm leveling up 2B to level 500. And I got her from... She was 219. So she's, I think, 222, 23. It's a grind, right? To get even up one level. So I got a new colour variant of one of the swords I've got. It's like glowing blue. It looks cool as F. And I did all the daily, I think a daily or 48-hour challenges. So you got money. But I'm saving up. I got like 2,000 in-store credit. Or in-game credit. But you're talking... You can either buy there's another 4 or 5 characters to unlock. So you can either buy them, $6.99 each. 2B was worth it. She's my favourite guest character of all time. She's really good, right? So paid that the day I bought the game, okay? But you can either, what I like is you can either buy $6.99 of actual money for the other characters, and there's one other wacky character I like the look of, or you can use in-game currency to do it, but you're talking 36,000 coins, so it's that's a year's worth of grinding for $6.99, you know. But I don't know. I bought pretty much everything else in the game that I want, you know. Ricky Jones. Shogun Assassin. Is that a game? Shogun Assassin. Was that a movie? That would be good if it is a game. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to find out what happened with Jack then. Because his contract wouldn't have come to an end. Because my contract was running out the 6th. So, Wednesday. I wonder what happened there. He might have messaged me. Oh, they're so fucking... I was told, right, by one of the boys, in all the years he's been there for 5 years, I said they've never sacked anyone. There's people doing this. Like, there's one person, I don't know who it is, not working on our team. When you go... Because I started in August, you know. So all the doors are all open and stuff. When you go past a group of people, you can smell weed. It's so inside now. So someone's smoking away on the job. So I said, and basically said, yeah, they've never sacked anyone. Somebody's doing this. People are doing, they're always late. They're doing this. Stuff's going missing. They don't like to sack people. And there's 2 boys sacked the week before I got sacked. They sacked me and someone else when I got sacked. They sacked someone else by the sounds of it. So I don't know what the hell. They either got targets to sack people, or that boy's talking at the shite. Do you know what I mean? Right then, guys. I think that is it. I'll try and stream a game or something. It's good for the old mental health, isn't it? Give me something to look forward to, you know. Yeah, no news on the job front either, unfortunately. I've had one interview, a telephone interview. That didn't go very well. The interview went well, I thought. But yeah, I didn't get that. But I'm applying for jobs. Not desperate, but no, like jobs just like 5, 12, 60 hours one week. Then 24 hours the next week. Then 60 hours and 24 hours. That's not good when you got a dog, do you know what I mean? The 24-hour week, great. But the 5 times 12 hours, that's a miserable thing. But I think I'll do that for now. And, because I got offered that job before I went to work with you in John Pye, Ricky. And then chose John Pye. So, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I'm going to babysit my baby dog now. Don Michael Gaming. Chin up, matey. Something will turn up. Yes. It's just time, isn't it? Oh, and my money for my bike payout is going to be January if I'm lucky. But I was hoping to get that now, a couple of, well, thousands now to tie me over so I can have a nice Christmas. But that's not coming until after fucking Christmas. But hey ho, yeah, something will come up, guys. I'm sure of it, you know. There are jobs out there, isn't there? So, thank you very much for watching. Have a great week. Yeah, have a good one. Love you. Bye.